Hi, so today we are going to see the last unit, which is partnership. So under this we are going to see about dissolution, insolvency and piecemeal distribution. So let's move on to what's the meaning of dissolution. Dissolution அப்படின்னா shutting down of the business or it's winding up of the business. So dissolutionனா கம்பெனியை இழுத்து மூடுறது, பார்ட்னர்ஷிப் ஃபர்மை இழுத்து மூடுறதுக்கு பேர் தான் dissolution. ஒரு பார்ட்னர்ஷிப் ஃபர்ம் க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிட்டாங்க அப்படின்னா கம்ப்ளீட்லி closed permanently அப்படின்னா it's shut down or winding up or it's called as dissolution. Okay, so dissolution எந்த ரீசன்ஸ்க்காகலாம் ஒரு பார்ட்னர்ஷிப் ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுவாங்கன்னா it could be because of the death of the partner or unexpected loss in the business, incapacity of any of the partner, insolvency of the partner, or it could be because of unlawful objective. So in the மாதிரி ரீசன்ஸ்க்காக they would shut down the business permanently. In such case we call it dissolution of partnership. So dissolution la you will get problems in case of normal distribution. Okay, normal dissolution பண்ணும்போது if you are like distributing the amount normally to the partners, ஒரு basic problems எப்படி வரும், what is its accounting treatment அப்படின்னா, so dissolution we know the partnership is like closed down permanently. அப்ப என்ன பண்ணுவோம், close down பண்ண போறோம்னா we will sell the assets and we will pay off or settle all the liabilities. So in such case, in accounting treatment or in accounting perspective, we will prepare something called as realization account. Then we will prepare the capital accounts of the partner to settle all the partners, and finally balance sheet not prepared. Okay, so it's just realization account and capital accounts are only prepared in case of dissolution problems, and if it's like normal distribution அப்படின்னு வரும்போது you will prepare these two accounts, realization account and capital accounts of the partners. But there is something called as piecemeal distribution. Piecemeal distribution problems would be like this. So in case of dissolution, assets will not be sold at a stretch practically. So assets are sold gradually. Okay, it might take months time or it might even take years time to sell your assets. Assets sell panada you will get the money. Only out of the money you can settle or you can pay off the liabilities, right? So even liabilities would be paid off gradually. Only after paying all the liabilities or only after settling all the outside creditors, you can settle your partners. So piecemeal distribution அப்படின்னா என்னன்னா, it's gradually settling the assets, the liabilities and the partners. Okay, so piecemeal distribution na it's gradually or slowly selling the assets, slowly or gradually selling or paying off the liabilities, and it's the distribution of amount to partners gradually in a gradual step, one by one step. It is not payment of partners at a stretch or in a fast pace. பண்ணாம இருந்தாங்கன்னா then that is called as piecemeal distribution. So generally there are two methods under accounting perspective we use in order to do piecemeal distribution. One is the proportionate capital method and the other one is maximum loss method. So the two methods of piecemeal distribution are proportionate capital method and maximum loss method. So the next concept what we are going to see is insolvency. So what is insolvency? What's the meaning of insolvency? A partner is said to be insolvent if his liabilities is more than his assets. ஒரு பார்ட்னர் எப்போ இன்சால்வென்ட்னு சொல்லுவோம்னா, அவரோட கடன் அவரோட அசட்டை விட ஜாஸ்தியா இருந்ததுன்னா then a partner is called insolvent. So ஒரு பார்ட்னர்ஷிப் ஃபார்ம்ல இன்சால்வென்ட்டா இருந்தாலும் அந்த பார்ட்னர்ஷிப்பையே டிசால்வ் பண்ணிடுவோம், மீனிங் அந்த பார்ட்னர்ஷிப்பையே க்ளோஸ் டவுன் பண்ணிடுவோம். So again close down பண்ணிடுவோம்னா it becomes a part of a dissolution problem. So even in this case we will prepare realization account and capital account and we will not prepare balance sheet. And something which you need to take a look into the insolvency problems is the rule of Garner and Murray. Okay, so we follow the rule of Garner versus Murray case and the rule தான் நம்ம follow பண்ணுவோம். So what is that case? What is the decision of that case அப்படின்னா, the deficiency of the insolvent partner has to be borne by the solvent partners. இன்சால்வென்ட் பார்ட்னருக்கு சப்போஸ் இன் கேஸ் கேபிட்டல் அக்கௌண்ட்ல டெஃபிஷியன்சி வந்தது, he has to pay அப்படின்னு வந்ததுன்னா அவரால பே பண்ண முடியாது. ஸோ அவருக்கு பதிலா சால்வெண்ட் பார்ட்னர்ஸ், மற்ற பார்ட்னர்ஸ், ரிமைனிங் பார்ட்னர்ஸ் பே பண்ணுவாங்க. ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் த ரூல் ஆஃப் கார்னர் அண்ட் முரே கேஸ், which is the decision of which is taken in 1904 is used in case of insolvency problems. Okay, ஸோ நம்ம எல்லாமே பார்த்தோம், லைக் டிசல்யூஷனாக இருந்தாலும் இல்லாட்டா இன்சால்வென்சியாக இருந்தாலும் இட்ஸ் த ரியலைசேஷன் அக்கௌண்ட் which is prepared. Okay, so like in case we had revaluation account is prepared in case of admission, retirement and death of a partner. Similarly, in case of dissolution and in case of insolvency problems, realization account is prepared. So what is realization? What is its format? Let's see it now. So இப்போ பார்த்தீங்கன்னா realization account is same like revaluation account. It's a ledger account. You have both the debit side and the credit side. So a realization account starts with transfer of all the assets to the debit side. The realization account starts with asset இருக்கும் இல்லையா, பேலன்ஸ் ஷீட் ப்ராப்ளம்ல பேலன்ஸ் ஷீட்ல இருக்கிற அசெட்ஸ் எல்லாம் you will transfer it to the debit side of realization account. So liabilities would be transferred to the credit side of the realization account. So in case if any liabilities are paid off, okay, ஏதாவது liability pay பண்றீங்கன்னா it would come in the debit side of the realization account. In case any assets are sold, it would come in the credit side of the realization account. Any realization expenses, again it would be debited to the realization account. So realization account la debit side la you will have all the assets transferred from the balance sheet, all the liabilities which are paid off and any realization expenses. On the credit side of the realization account, you will have the transfer of all the liabilities from the balance sheet on the credit side of the realization account. Any sale of assets made would come on the credit side of the realization account. You will tally both the sides. If a balancing figure comes on the debit side, we call it a profit, we call it realization profit. If the balancing figure comes on the credit side, we call it realization loss. So this is the basic format of realization account. But one thing, one rule we will have to keep it in mind, which is balance sheet la you will have something called as cash in hand or cash at bank, or cash balance, bank balance, and the balance also you shouldn't show in realization account. You will show it separately in the bank account. Okay, so அதை மட்டும் நீங்க ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கணும் when you prepare realization account. So this is basically the realization account format. Okay, so now in today's tutorial we just saw the basic meaning of what's dissolution, what's insolvency, what's piecemeal distribution, and what is the format of realization account. Yeah, so hope you have had a better understanding on these concepts. Yes, thank you so much.